everyone, it's Rachel, and today I am super excited to finally film this video for you guys. I decided to change my hair a bit, and I thought I'd just tell you guys how I did the process of it, because I did it all at home. And I know dip dye was really in last summer, and it's still in now, and I adore it because I did it last summer as well. And I basically did the same process this time, except I changed the color. So if you want to know how I did this to my hair, then keep on watching. If you notice that in my profile picture on YouTube, I'll show it now. I have turquoise hair. I basically did the same process that I did this time, except now I have red dip dyed hair. So the process of doing this to your hair is actually pretty simple. All you need is some bleach and some hair dye. So the bleach I use, I don't have it with me anymore because I used it up, but I bought it last summer. I used half of the bleach last summer, and then I still had some left over this summer, so I used it then. So, I have the wrapper. I got it at Sally's Beauty Supply, and it's the Radical Bleach Kit Beyond the Zone. It comes with your powder bleach and your developer, and the developer is a 40 developer. So if your hair is darker, I think I would suggest you use like a higher number developer. I think that's how bleach works. Not exactly sure, but the 40 developer worked perfectly fine on my hair. My hair, before I dyed it about 2 months ago with a semi-permanent dye that like washes out after 28 washes, and I used one that was like a reddish brown, so my hair has some reddish coloring in it. Most like it's washed out, like this is as far as it's gonna fade. So here's a picture of what my hair looks like before. And yeah, I basically just applied the bleach after I mixed it to the ends of my hair, and I let it sit there for 40 minutes. So here's a few pictures of it during the process and just before I'm about to wash it out. It's recommended that for my hair color that I would leave it on for half an hour to an hour. Once I washed the bleach out, my color of my hair was like a coppery blonde, which I thought was fine since I was dyeing it red anyways. Last year my hair turned that color anyways, and I re-bleached it again, so I bleached it twice when I dyed it turquoise to get rid of the coppery effect and to give it more of a blonde. So there's that little tip. I don't know if it helped, but I figured since it was coppery blonde, it'd be fine since I was dyeing it red. I found it didn't really damage my ends, so it worked fine again. The color I used this time was the vermilion red, and I used the Jerome Russell punky colors, and I love these. They also smell really good. They are semi-permanent, but I find if you bleach your hair, they're not going anywhere. They do fade a bit, but they stick in your hair. So yeah, I used this color this time. Last summer when I dyed my hair turquoise, I used Jerome Russell again then, and I just used it in turquoise. It lasted a really long time, well, until I cut the blue out of my hair last year. The process of me putting this on, I bleached my hair Wednesday night, and then I let it air dry, and then I waited until Thursday morning to put the color in, because I just gave it a bit of a break from bleaching it, and that's the same process I used before. So what I did was I put this on my ends. I put it up a bit higher than where I bleached, so it was a bit darker, and it kind of like, I tried to do an ombre effect, but it all just turned out the same color. And I left it on for, I think it was between half an hour and an hour. And then after that I just washed it out, and I had red in my hair. And I personally really like how it turned out. The red is more subtle as opposed to the turquoise. The turquoise turned more of a greeny color after a while, like it wasn't really blue, it was kind of like green. But I still really like the turquoise color, and I noticed that like a lot of people use, like, if you look up dip dyed hair, you always see the blues and the turquoise. It's a very popular color, and I really liked it, and I was really tempted to go back to that, but I decided to change it up a bit and do red, and I really like it. I personally love this hairstyle, like the trend. I love anyone who has dip dyed hair. I think it's so cute. Even ombre hair. I could go ombre. I personally like the pop of color. Like, people don't really find it normal. Like, I work with a lot of ladies and they're always like, oh my god, you changed your hair, and they don't understand it, but they think it's somewhat cool, I hope. So if you have any comments about anything I've said or concerns about dip dyeing your hair, you can leave them down below. I know there's tons of YouTube videos on it that probably go way more in depth, but I just thought I'd share a little tidbit of my new hairstyle. I will see you in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. So it means a lot to me. So I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.